What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Next Vids, and I'm back with another video. This one on about Dead Rising 2. I don't know, Left 4 Dead is what it's called. Never mind. I don't know where I got that from. But anyway, today's segment is going to be called Life Stories. I've seen a lot of these videos on YouTube, and I feel that they're interesting to the viewer. So I'm gonna do one. This before all that, before I get into it, I just check out my other videos, and as I said, this is Left 4 Dead 2. Yeah, that's what it's called, and that's what I'm playing right now. And I'm gonna tell you a story, which really fascinates me, because I was involved in it. Anyway, when we were in high school, this is we're in the summer now, so last year,
We should keep going.
our school got locked down. Like the police had to come shut it down and have people locked down in the classrooms and with the doors locked and all that. The reason was, well, I'll tell you the reason later. It would probably spoil the whole story, but anyway. Okay, this is how it started. We just finished lunch, and it was sea lunch, so it was like we have 3 lunches because we have about 2,500 students in the school. And me and my friend Brett were just chilling in the hall, and this dude just hauling ass through the hall, all right? He just running as fast as he can, and like he's kind of heavy, as I say, so the hall, like you could hear the ground like shaking almost, and you could feel it. And nobody knew why he was running, and as you know, like running in schools is illegal, or like they don't advise. You can't really run, and they told him to slow down. But then there's this huge crowd of kids in the hall just running after him, like, and then me and my friend Brett heard someone say someone has a gun. And then let me remind you, this is 2 weeks after the Newtown shootings. We had like a memorial, stuff at school for that, and just it was still so fresh on our minds. Like we didn't know what to do, so we had drills and stuff before. So like what the drill says to do is get to the nearest classroom. So we just went into a classroom, which was our next classroom because we were chilling right next to it, and it was an architectural drafting class. It was an architectural drafting class. So the classroom was very large, and it had drafting boards, and they're like big tables, except they have like these complicated rulers and stuff on it. And after we heard that, the one administrator lady went on the announcements and was like, "This is not a drill, and police teachers locked down your classrooms." We had to put like a paper thing over our doors so nobody could see, and lock it down, turn the lights off, and then we had to hide in a corner. Our class, this architectural drafting class, there was only about 16 kids, and most of them didn't show up because they were at lunch. And so, like, there was maybe about 8 of us in the classroom at the time, and we hid in a corner, and our teacher, I'm not going to say his name, but our teacher told us to get in a corner, not make any noise. And it was so like surreal to us because we've never been in this situation before, and we've only seen it in the news. And it was just really very frightening experience. Like that, I could seriously admit that was the most scared I've been in my whole life. And turns out at the end, anyway, okay, we waited there for like almost 40 minutes, like a whole class, not an actual class period, but we have an hour and a half class period. So we have 4 classes a day in A and B days. So like you have 4 classes Monday and then 4 classes on Wednesday or Tuesday. And while this was going on, nobody made a noise. Like even the class clowns, you know, they would make noise during class, but then when stuff gets real, they just quickly shut up. And um, we waited there, and then we kind of heard someone in the hall, like, and then my teacher decided to these architectural drafting boards, like these tables can be maneuvered so they could tilt like all the way up. So we kind of made a barricade around ourselves just in case someone was to go into the door, because we have two doors to the classroom. And but they were still locked, but you know, you never know. He was just trying to protect us. And then after that, they went back on the announcements and they said, all right, drill, I mean, not a drill, but the lockdown is over. You can open your doors, and students that are in other classrooms should just please proceed to your next class. And this was the last class of the day, so everybody just went back. And basically the rest of the period, we just heard rumors. There's so many, like, you know, like word goes through the whole school, and then there's so many different parts of this story. Like we don't know which one to believe. Everybody just twists it and then passes it to the next person, and so we never knew what. Like we didn't know that day what it was. And then when we went home, I turned on the news to see what was going on, and surprisingly, we were on the news, and they were saying like a person jumped a fence right next to our school, and one of the houses that he jumped over notified the police and said he might have a gun, and he was looking suspicious, and you know, just trying to protect us, even though it was simple. And yeah, and then they said that was it. The person jumped over the fence and he was never caught. But you know how, you know, just a week after the Newtown shooting, how sensitive things were. Like even a person jumping a fence made everybody so alert. And we think I want to personally thank, I don't know if they're watching this video, but thank you to the neighbor that notified it, because if it was someone with an actual gun and went through into the school, it would have been devastating. You know, it would be one of those like very tragic shootings. And I'm happy I survived. Well, nothing really happened, but you know, I thank God I'm safe right now. And make sure to subscribe and like this video if you liked it, and leave comments about how you feel about that story, and I'll see you next time.
I got one. Help me out! Keep shooting!
Yeah, you look like a fool hanging there. Let me help you up.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Reloading!
I'm gonna reload. I got this one.
Reloading.
I got one. I'll be driving you real soon, girl. Just two more.
They're coming!
First aid kit here.
Watch out!
Reloading.
Reloading! Not Ellis!
Reloading.
Reloading!
I'm reloading.
Reloading. Watch out! Going down!
Reloading here.
Reload! Smoker.
Yeah, nice.
Reloading. Yes. Stand still. Just hang on. Let me heal you.
Much better now.
Reloading here!
Reloading.
Reloading! Reloading. Charger! Reloading.
I'm reloading.
Got a defib unit. Holy shit! Reloading!
Heads up.
Dicks. Reloading.
Reloading.
Reloading. Hunter!
Fire spin coming! Got it! Hunter's over kill!
Hey, I'm reloading.
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 I got this one.
I'm reloading.
Please.
Reloading.
One more can do it. Hey, I'm reloading.
Watch out! Reloading.
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 I got one.
Reloading.